going on Randy's, making a comment about Randy and making a comment about his followers. I said, that's wrong. I said, you don't like it when people do it to you. And that's when he called me an idiot. So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like I said.
And I heard he's working with John Lorden. And if John Lorden, who's professional, knows what he was doing, he would disassociate himself. John Lorden from Lord and Arts.
Yeah, me and Lord Arts have we've tweeted back and forth quite a few times since this whole Kelsey case.
Yeah, but he should realize that this is making John Lorden look bad. If Gray is doing this to other people, it's making John Lorden guilt by association. So.
Oops, that was completely the wrong audio. Jeez, I could screw some things up there. People are already mad at me about that one. Oh my gosh. The wrong audio. Wrong audio. That was the wrong, whoops, wrong one. Wrong one. That was the wrong audio. That was audio I wasn't planning on playing again. That one got me in trouble today. Damn! I screwed that whole show up. Oops. Oops, oops, oops. Oops. How did I do that? Here we go. All right, I'm sorry. Here we go. Why don't you go in? Okay. Shoot. Let's see if we can finish this. Jeez. I'm mad at myself a little bit. Guys, I ain't gonna joke. I should have known better. I don't even know. Pulled the wrong audio. Sorry. Here you go.
Are you scheduled to be here today?
Yes, ma'am.
And what is your last name today?
Dalton. I might be a little early. Sorry about that.
It's not a problem.
Sorry, not great options. But,
Around here, we're kind of... Michael, is that you?
Michael Dalton.
yeah, so you think about it?
No. I'm going to advise you of your rights and tell you what your choices are regarding this case.
Okay.
If you want to plead guilty to this, you're going to owe the court $98.50. If you can't pay that all at one time, they'd work with you to set up a payment plan. And that would be 0 points against your license. Now, your other choice is to plead not guilty. If you do that, I would give you a new court date a couple of weeks down the road for you to meet with the officer here at the courthouse. Some officers will negotiate regarding tickets, but some don't.
Yeah.
If you can't come to an agreement with the officer, you would go to a court trial in front of the magistrate.
Can I just schedule my court trial now and not meet with the officer?
I don't know. What I'm gonna do is, let's finish my little
Oh,
spiel,
okay, I got you.
and then we'll go. So, you'll meet with the officer. Some negotiate, some don't. Now, if you can't come to an agreement with that officer, you would go to a court trial in front of the magistrate. The magistrate can dismiss this ticket outright. Can enter it exactly the way it's written, but you can also increase the charge, the money, and the points, or decrease everything, depending upon the evidence presented by you and the officer. Because it can become a court trial, you need to bring your witnesses and evidence with you. So that date that I'm going to give you can be the court trial date. Normally it is, but if the magistrate gets in there and ends up with too many people going to trial that day, sometimes they'll set them over again.
Oh, I got you.
So I wouldn't know.
Oh, so
But
it's
I am
one of
gonna
those
give
things where I could come, that thing that I'm coming to where the officer's coming to could end up being the court date, or it could just be them say, no, we're going to set this over for trial. I got you. Perfect. I don't see any reason to meet with the officer, so that's why I was asking.
Right. Alrighty. Do you have your ticket?
I don't.
And that's fine. You don't need it.
I figured y'all had a copy down here. I couldn't actually read his copy very well, so.
Oh, alrighty. Oh, yes, thanks. Middle name?
Edward.
Phone number.
719-377-0343.
I'm gonna check your address over here.
I was just looking. I was pretty sure my ticket said $65, and then it looks like he changed it afterwards.
Well, no, it's the 65 plus this 950.
Oh, so that's where you got the 74.
Correct.
And then the court cost is what, $20?
Approximately.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I got to make sure y'all work enough hours so I don't have to pay y'all anything.
I know.
That's why we got to go to court and make sure all this hourly wage gets ate up.
There you go.
And then I don't feel like I'm paying for anything.
413 Woodland Avenue.
That's my address. That's not my mailing address.
Security go left and go to those
So
elevators.
I need a mailing.
Yeah, I will give you a mailing address for sure, but they don't let me put that on my ID.
Right.
1067 US Highway 24, number 295, Woodland Park, 80863.
Sir, ma'am.
I'm sorry, not yet, and it's actually 1067 East US Highway 24, just so. There you go. One time I did sneak my post office box on my license. It only lasted one cycle. When I went to get it renewed, they were like, "This is not a real address."
Okay.
Have y'all been on break?
No.
Okay. I was gonna ask you what you wanted me to.
Got here just in time.
Yeah.
They haven't been on break.
They haven't been on break.
I was told last time I was here, I had to
Yeah.
return with my license. Okay. So I go down there to get my license today, and they gave me this. They said that they couldn't. I passed the test, but they said they couldn't issue me my But I had court. I thought it was on the 27th, and I had it on the 23rd.
And I have any court date.
Yeah, I was just at the DMV. That's on the way. Because I'm like, well, we can't issue it to you because they have some judges.
You sure you're supposed to be here? Yes.
Yeah, you get down. Mr. Paris, can I help you?
I was telling her, the only place I can go back is
So Monday, May 6th
They put a $30
is, that a good day for you?
Monday sounds good.
You have to pay that with our finance to get
All
those
right.
cleared.
Go ahead and sign.
What
right
time?
At
1:30. Okay.
Let me
Sign right here, and then we've got some things we're gonna talk about.
Okay.
Mr. Bird?
There's some pens right there.
And then after you do
Yep.
that,
Okay.
then
So we'll,
okay,
so let me see if we do
this
have
is
on
what
file.
that LCJW is, and that's what's paying on your
advisory
license
one,
right
but I
now.
will give you Put your
Finance, and there, I know you're gonna go back out. If you go back out and come through security, go
BUR,
left.
right?
At the info booth, go right.
Okay,
and
hold
go
on
to
just a
S1.
second, okay? Thanks.
Because so when I come back in, instead of coming this way,
for
go
holding
left,
me.
and then go right and go to 120.
Yeah.
Yeah, have
You
you
gotta
been
pay that first, and then you come into here, show
Oh,
us the
okay, what you
clearance,
need, sir.
so that you can get it rescheduled. Okay?
Thank you.
Oh, sir, I'm sorry, here's your letter. There you go.
But this is clear once
Would
I-
you like a copy of your
Yeah,
ticket?
and then
Yes,
you'll get
please.
that clearance, yeah.
I mean,
We
you
have
do
to
here,
reschedule your
but
court
you're
date
talking
instead.
about Department of Revenue.
Okay.
All right.
Or, offensive habit training. Well, you're not allowed to mail any, payments here unless you actually have been sentenced. What's the name on the case? Then you get the ticket.
Okay.
Yeah, but you wait till you
can get it
Oh.
released, it's gonna try to
If you look on the back of the
Setting up
ticket,
for your zone due
it states exactly what you need to do. Because it's not our jurisdiction, actually you failed.
So, this is gonna be your only notice. We're not gonna call you or mail you.
I don't know.
Okay.
When you come back, you'll be going to Division N, South Tower 301. So with security, go to that portion of the building and up
Okay.
to the third floor. The officers will be hanging out in the hallway. Go directly to the clerk, back out to talk to the officers. Whatever you two agree upon or disagree upon, you go back in and talk to the clerk.
Okay.
So you have that. Now, if you miss this court date, say you get about it, I'm going to enter this with that, the seatbelt with that money, but I'm also add about $100 to your ticket. And the worst part is I'm going to start revoking your driver's license.
Yep.
Okay. So if you discover and miss that, you get a hold of us ASAP so that we can get you back on track to get that license.
Yep.
So, if you change this court date, you need to get that done fairly soon. The court has to have at least 2 weeks notice, and you would come to the clerk's office and file to change that court date in the clerk's office. Do you have any questions?
Nope.
Alrighty, you're out of here.
Thank you.
Okay.
Boom, 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 boom. So that was the first appearance. It wasn't a big deal, like it's a walk-in. What you got to understand about this is they are now using court clerks to negotiate tickets. And right in front of me, a guy showed up with like an 85 and a 75 or an 85 and a 70. He negotiated that down to a turning with the wrong signal, paid the same amount of fine, but didn't have to get points on his license. This is just a complete take the money with the cheapest person possible. And so part of me is like, no, they're going to have to take my money with the most people possible. Now, I do risk, as you heard her say, I risk the fact of going to court and them trying to add more charges to me. Now, what could they add to me? Well, if the judge got real hairy, the judge could add the whole broken windshield charge to me. You know, he can't just add speeding charges or anything like that, but he could add that broken windshield charge. Even though I've got my windshield fixed. So it's real crazy because nowadays they're just trying to take your money. Come down, give us your money with the cheapest person possible. I saw this lady negotiate and have plea deals signed right there in front of me with people who had $500, $600 worth in tickets. I saw her negotiate them down to $250. That's one thing I'm a little upset about is I walked out of there without trying to negotiate the price. Had I got her down to $40, I probably would have paid it and walked away. And I didn't even think about asking because what's up, girl? So I was too busy thinking about going to court when I should have probably tried to negotiate. The difference is I have video evidence of both the incident, and I'm gonna file for discovery to get the body cam footage because yes, ma'am.
Doesn't So me and Evie talked when we ate dinner at their house. So do you think we could have dessert?
Where's Mom?
She's at their house.
And then is she coming back over here, or are they just partying all night?
Maybe later.
They're still partying?
Yeah.
What they got going on over there? Y'all got a fire going?
Yeah. Yeah. And we had tater tots, corn dogs, and tacos for dinner.
What are y'all going to get for dessert here?
We probably still have popsicles.
You want to go see if you have popsicles? Do you have there's a chair over there. Well, there you go. So my wife and the whole family's out at the neighbor's house having a bonfire. I just actually got home and sat down. My wife called me and said they were over there having a party. So I just didn't want to. I might go over there now that I've played this video and just did a quick little drop on you guys to understand how how the judicial system has turned from a judicial system into just kind of like a cashier's, you know, who can, if you want to go in the express lane, I could have gotten the express lane today and paid. I could have said, boom. I could have definitely, there was no points, anything. And if I would have negotiated, like if I would have said, you know what, let's negotiate. Give me some negotiation. If they don't want to negotiate, then I ain't going to sit here. I'm going to go to court. That's what I didn't try to do because I just kind of want to go to court. No popsicles?
There's only one popsicle, but there's some ice cream. Do you think we could have ice cream for dessert?
You want me to make your ice cream bowls, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, bring me your bowls, the ice cream, and the dipper. What? Where are you going? You're stealing something?
I'm doing something.
What are you doing?
Just washing and part of my book. It's just my practice.
Well, what? You don't need to go in there with Evie and do that.
I know. She's going to be in my room.
Okay. You need to go to the restroom and wash your hands? Is that what you need to do?
Never mind. Let's do what I'm doing.
All right. Crazy kids. So, I thought she said mustard and ice cream. People not paying attention. Oh, the whole move over law is what Casey's talking about. I was trying to think, what are y'all talking about? The move over law. Yeah, you got to move over. Got to move over. My daughter just said, I had to wash my business. Oh, that's funny. Cute kids. The cop actually told the court lady that he could go to the judge and change the ticket to $1,000.
I hurt myself at the park where I fell on my bike.
I'm sorry. My son is a good man. He only does not go to church. Rule follower. Oh, he only does not go to church. Rule follower. Gotcha. You want ice cream or what?
The puppy is
Yeah, she's not a puppy anymore. She's getting big. That's why.
No, puppy is not.
Yeah, I don't know what these kids are even still doing up. I got two free. How old are you, Evie? 5. I got a 5-year-old and a 4-year-old come running out of the pitch black dark, out of the. No, what are y'all doing? Where y'all been at?
This house?
And y'all walked over here in the dark by yourself at 9 o'clock at night?
Why? We have glow-in-the-dark eyes, you know.
You have glow in the dark eyes?
Yeah.
Can y'all see?
Yes.
Y'all weren't scared?
Yeah. You know, and you know what? Bears are hibernating.
Bears are hibernating?
Yes.
Oh, no, they're not. They're out now.
No, they only come out in summer.
No, they're out now.
Yeah, bears don't even worry about people.
They don't worry. They would run from y'all.
Yeah. Yeah, because bears are scared of people. Yeah, more than we are, I think.
You gonna go get the ice cream and I'll dip y'all some up?
Okay, I will.
Oh, jeez. Hijack, cray cray. The problem is, what? Don't call you cray cray. Christy. Christy, don't call cops assholes. They already hate me. They're going to think I'll let you do that. And you have a wrench. Oh. All right, bring it here. And bring me 2 bowls and a dipper. I need a little spoon and a couple of plastic. Y'all get plastic bowls. Well, are y'all going to walk back over there in the dark, or y'all going to eat it over here?
We're going over here.
Okay. But can you get glass bowls out of the dishwasher? That's what you heard, Roman. She just said Ella's not scared of the bears. She's like, the bears are in hibernation. Make believe Adams. Oh, I need to look that up. Yeah, let me look. I don't think it was make believe. I got it recorded though, so I should pull that recording up because she said it wasn't you though. It wasn't under. Oh, it was under. Oh, I called you Dre Adams because you have Andre Adams. Who's the girl that called me? Maybe it wasn't you, Dre. I got you confused with some other girl. I'm sorry because there's so many Andre, Dre. I was calling you and you were like, oh, that's make believe. And I was like, why'd you call me today? Who's it? Come in. Hey, girls. Will y'all run over here real quick and unlock this door? Well, y'all locked it and somebody's trying to come in. I was totally wrong. I can't tell y'all who it is because I called her out and it was I thought I was talking to someone else. I totally called out Dre and she's like, I promise it wasn't me. Now I know it wasn't you because I was on Facebook and it was Andre something. And then I saw just Andre and I called you out. So I apologize for that. So let me see who it was. I was driving down the road when I saw your name. I was like, that's the same name that called me today. Let me go to... I can't tell y'all what we were talking about though. What are you up to, buddy? Are y'all coming back over now? There's Mom just hanging out over there. Will you help them get some ice cream? That's what I love about big kids. Big brother can help little sister get ice cream. Okay, Dre, I'm sorry it wasn't you that called. It might not even have been a fake Adams. It could have been someone totally different. I'm going to double check though. Because it sure looked like the same person. But now I'm confused. No, that's okay. I'm gonna find out right now. I'm going there to find out who this person was, so then I can at least not mistake it as you. But it's on Facebook, right? So you're under a different name. Because had it been just Dre, I would have not. Yeah. So it is a. Let me see here. Let me see. I gotta find this person because maybe she messaged me on. The problem is people get blocked on the underground because I think I blocked this girl on the underground, but then she got through on Dad with the phone because it's not like she's a troll. She is a real person, but it was a group of people I really didn't want to connect with, and I think she snuck through on the Dad with the phone. And it's not that she snuck through. It's not like it's just that like they had contacted me early on in this case and I wasn't real interested in it. And now they find themselves in a situation where they want my help and I'm like, I don't know. So let me see. I want to know who this is now. I had a call scheduled today, and the guy hasn't called me. I mean, he hasn't even texted me. He all wanted to talk yesterday, and I was like, well, let's talk. And now he don't want to talk. Probably because everybody, listen, if you call me, I record it. Because y'all are calling a phone that I've given out on the air. And so basically you have to understand that my cell phone now has become my burner phone, which has become always recorded. So I live in a one-party state, which means if they call me and they're understanding, even there was a lady got mad at me today, and I was like, listen, I told you I was recording this, you know? And so, I don't know. Don't call Dad if you don't want to be recorded. That's all I can say right now. Disclaimer. And that's at any time. You call me in the middle of the night, I'm recording you. You call me in the middle of the day, I'm recording you. I don't. It's just it's part of the system, right? It is the system in which we have. So the law in Colorado says it's a one-party state. Everything's being recorded. They're probably recording me, so if people call in, you're being recorded. Now you know. I'm trying to find this person. My internet's moving slow, but that could be because I'm live streaming. Come on. Or it could be everybody in town's watching Netflix. Where's this person? Oh, there it is right there. No, that's not it. That's somebody else. What's up? Where did Zane go? Why don't you bring, did you find bowls? Yeah. Zane!
I don't think he's here. Probably he's back at East House.
Dre's like, this is my freaking number. She's sending me her number. Don't be blaming me. I'm sorry, Dre. Oh, this is who called me. Let me see.
Who called you?
I don't know. People call me out of the blue, girl. They tell me they got all kinds of little things they want to tell me.
What in the world are you talking about?
Oh, see, now people call me. You're live with Dad with a phone.
Hey, Dad.
Dre, I'm sorry I called you. Oh, that's why. It is Miss Adams. It's a different Miss Adams.
I think there's a different person out there that might have something close to me. Just so you know.
Yeah, there definitely is because... Yeah. There is somebody that called me with the last name Adams, and I just didn't. And then when I saw you, I wasn't paying attention because you carry a different name on. Like if it was under Dre, I would have realized. Oh, that's not. So it was just another. Yeah, it was another person with your name, basically.
I'm just gonna tell you, I kind of got a tad freaked because I'm like, who the hell is trying to portray me now?
Oh,
With all the crazy.
Yeah, I don't think they were because this person has contacted me before, and I had kind of ignored them, and then they called, you know, and I didn't mind talking to them. It was just like they called me out of the blue, you know, and I just happened to be sitting in front of my computer, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna record it. I'm not gonna call. I thought the only reason I called her out was because I actually thought. I was thinking it was you. So I wasn't thinking it was you. It just, I was whatever.
You don't need to explain anything.
So many freaking names.
Like, we'll tell you straight up, like, it's not us.
I know. And then when you started messing with me, I didn't know if you were messing with me because you kept putting a smiley face after it. I was like, oh, and she put all these smiley faces and she was like, oh, it wasn't me. Ha 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 ha. I was like, was that actually her? But anyway.
They got me because of all the I gotta say it, but all the shit that's going on Facebook, I'm like, on YouTube too now. I'm sitting there thinking, like, well, hell, is somebody trying to dub? Like, is somebody dubbing themselves as all of us now? Like, do all these people have,
Like Russian counterparts? Well, hey, listen. If you interview a guy like Edmund, I expect to then have calls from people who try to act as crazy as possible, and I don't mind that. It's just been a long day. Can I just say it's been a long day?
it's been a very long day. It's been a very long day.
It has been. And I don't even know why these children are still up. It's 10:45 at night. My wife is next door at the neighbors. They got a bonfire going. And then I got their youngest daughters here. My son just came home. I don't know what's going on. Y'all just going to eat ice cream together now? Zane! Zane! And now I'm yelling at kids. And I wanted to I had a court date, I had a video shoot, and I'm still get another bowl for Evie. I did. Where's it at? Oh, well, did you get her a spoon? Yeah. Evie. There you go. All right, now both the girls got ice cream. Anyway, how's your day been?
It's been pretty good. We've seen some crazy stuff on YouTube. I don't know if you've been filled in yet, but it's been some nastiness.
Oh, really?
But, yeah, it's one of those days where you just look at people and you think, how in the world spread that much hate? Like, how do you feel that? Like, where do you get that information from? Are your ears open enough to believe stuff? You know, it's one of those days. One of those days, Dad.
Who's the hate been against?
It's been against your girl, Jenny.
Against Jenny?
Yeah.
And
It's pretty bad, Dad. It's not right.
oh, I haven't been. Yeah, I don't watch all that stuff. You know, Yeah, damn, that sucks.
If you would see it, it would make your blood.
Oh man.
It's like Casey just said. It's filth. It is huge filth. Casey is absolutely right. Shell, Leah, all the girls. We have seen some nasty stuff said tonight. It is not right.
Without saying their name, who is it? Y'all, somebody send me a link. Just somebody send me a Facebook link. Y'all know how to get a hold of me on Facebook. Send me a Facebook message.
All the girls will be able to provide.
Yeah, somebody just send me a Facebook link to Woodland Park Underground, or send a message to Underground, or if you're friends on Facebook with me, send me a message to some of these links. I don't know if I can see someone. Well, trust me. I understand. There's a lot of Jay sent me some stuff the other day, and I was like, I told Jay, and I tell everybody, I was like, I can't go watch this unless you just let me respond. Because if I watch it, then I would respond. But if I respond, it may just make things worse, and so I don't know what to do. But
and I'm going to tell you too, some of the stuff that these so-called humans view has no moral value. There's no moral.
Well, because they're like, if you knew, like, I don't know who said what, and I don't really care, but most of these people are, they're in a different place, I guess, in a sense of, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know the whole situation with the history that that some of the ladies have with YouTube and all that. So I kind of stepped in from the outside in, but I definitely stepped in with, I definitely jumped in full force, but I can't believe they're going, like, I don't want to hear what they're saying about Jenny or Jay, actually. I don't want to hear either of it. Damn.
Yeah, when you see it, you're going to actually be, your gut is going to turn inside out. It's horrible. There's a lot of stuff that can get to me that I seen on social media, this to me is like the ultimate 30 gauge shotgun bullet to the to the stomach.
Yeah, you can't be cussing, man. I got 2 big sponsors.
It made me angry, though. I'm going to tell you, it made me scared.
I might have to go to someone else's channel and vent. I'm gonna be like, so who can True Crime Truth Finder? She'll be like, come on over here and vent, and I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna come over there. so I don't have to get. Yeah, Christy, I got them. I saw those links just come in, so I'll. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. Jeez, like it's.
But I'm gonna tell you, Jenny is possibly coming over here Friday to Strasbourg. And there might be a parody video, Dad, and Pancake is sitting right here, right now, with his shit-eating grin.
Does he have his beard on right now and his Band-Aid?
Oh.
I possibly do have the beard on.
he has the beard on. He might not have a Band-Aid on, but I'm not wearing a Band-Aid right now either, so.
I have makeup kit that can replicate. I'm good.
He's got a makeup kit. Do you hear that?
Oh my gosh.
I'm rolling.
Oh gosh, I can't wait. If there's another video that comes out, we're going to have to do like a special premiere or something, because I cannot wait to see that happen. Oh my goodness.
I will show up. You will see.
We're not going to troll you on the 5th. He's trying to be like, we're going on the 5th, and I'm going to look like his twin, and I'm like, we can't do that.
Dude, if you can look like a twin, what we'll do is we'll keep you hidden. We'll tell them right now. We're going to tell the cops. Cops are listening right now for sure. We're going to hide you out, right? And then, but you'll be dressed just like me, and they'll see me all around the outside. I'll see Patrick go in. They'll see me on the outside, everything. And then I'll go into the courtroom. I'll sit down. And if they kick me out, as soon as I walk out the door, you walk in the door looking just like me and sit down. And if they don't kick me out, like if I'm in there for a couple of minutes and they don't kick me out, then you just walk in and sit right next to me. But they'll kick us out. They'll kick us out because they'll say that's a distraction in court, and they'll kick us out. They will. You can't come in. They will not let you in with a fake beard and like all dressed up like me. I promise you they won't.
Oh, no. Jenny's going to come over. We're going to make sure it looks completely real. On that day, it's going to look completely real. The biggest breaker will be me laughing, which I will control.
Can you imagine it? Can you imagine the judge's face if he said, we're going to have to sequester all the witnesses, Mr. Dalton, that means you're going to have to leave the courtroom. And as I walked out of the courtroom, you walked into the courtroom and sat down. God, they wouldn't know what to do. They would go, are we being trolled right now? What the hell just happened?
I've envisioned it, and I'm going to figure out whether I have to get an alligator clip and put it on a part of my skin and pinch it so I don't laugh. We're going to walk in that courtroom, and we're going to coordinate. I'm going to figure out what type
You can't do it, bro. They will kick our asses. They will kick us both out because that's like a distraction in court. You can't. They'll put us in contempt, and they'll arrest us and throw us in with Patrick.
You have to figure. I'm going to throw up a military ID and a driver's license from Colorado and say, I'm gonna make myself not laugh. And I'm like, no, I'm serious.
No, you can't. No, dude. They will all they're gonna do is they're gonna contact your lieutenant colonel. They're gonna be like, whoever's in charge of this guy, he needs to be court-martialed. You can't do it. No, I mean, it's funny. It would be funny for a movie, and we can talk about it on YouTube, and we could even do a reenactment at CrimeCon and make it look like we did it for a YouTube stunt. But if we did that, you understand, this judge would go, this mother dad with the phone, huh? Dateline, now this bullshit, throw his ass in jail. They might even throw me under the jail. Oh my gosh.
Eating steak and eggs would be hilarious.
Now, wait a minute. Bronco Billy's We can pull all kinds of craziness. We can go into Bronco Billy's looking like Twinkies. And we can even stand outside the courtroom looking like Twinkies. We can make the news people think it's going to happen. We can make the whole damn world think it's going to happen. But as soon as you walk in the courtroom, you got to strip off the wig, the beard, and everything and put it in the purse and then just walk in there normal. Because if you walk in there even resembling me, that judge will think that they'll use this YouTube against us. Let's just say it for what it is. They're recording this video and they will use this against us. Oh, Pancake. Oh, how fun would it be if we had the balls to actually do that?
I'm gonna go. Obviously, I'm coming over an hour towards you, hour and a half towards you. I'm not gonna push it. It would be hilarious, priceless.
Oh, a part of me wants you to stand out in front of the courtroom with your phone, just like you're like mocking me, like in front of the courthouse. Like, just stand out there with your phone waiting for Patrick. The news people will go. You'll make the news. Like, if we want to make the news, this is called puppetry. They could be watching right now and they'll still fall for our puppetry. If you show up early, dressed like me, and you stand out there with the phone and act like you're filming, or film with the phone, now that we could puppet the news people, and then I'll just walk up right next to you with my phone, and now we'll both be. Now, if we want to play with the news folks, I'm all down with that. We could play with all those, cause listen, on the 5th, that's gonna be the shit show cameras. There's gonna be 50 cameras there. I know of already 3 production companies that are sending crews out, and so as far as like fucking with the world. Outside the courtroom, that's legal shit. As soon as you walk in that courthouse, man, you gotta be on your P's and Q's. You've seen them throw me out, so I don't want to be thrown in jail that day. We can do little YouTube stunts out in front, and that's exactly what they want me to do. They want to paint this as the YouTube world, which I'm totally fine. To me, this thing needs a little humorous because they let KK walk out of that courtroom. So if we can't poke fun at that, then they don't have a sense of humor. So
that's all. You need humor in this world. You really do. This world is crazy. You need humor.
Yeah.
And honestly, we are very like-minded because Dre can tell you my thought. Before we were planning on parody video, I was going to show up and I was going to kind of try to come behind you when you were doing a live.
Yeah, and he was going to have a fake-ass camera. He was going to go to, what was it? Oh, my God. Well, you were going to go to Brass Armadillo here in Denver.
Yeah.
He was going to go to Brass Armadillo here in Denver and get a camera.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you actually did that, you could make national news. Like, if you showed up and parodied me, or even just kind of like if you did it seriously, but everyone there would know what would be happening. You know what I'm saying? And so all the news cameras, all of that shit would just be funny. Part of me is like, oh, we should totally do that because, I mean, it's like a circus. You got to understand. There's gonna be 15, 20 news organizations there. 50 cameras, I don't know, there's going to be a circus of cameras there. And so it's already comical because it's funny that people get mad at me for this, but your national corporate news, everybody's about to profit off this case. Like, I'm talking to producers and production companies around the country, freaking Dateline, ABC, all of them are profiting. But like they're like, oh, Dad's selling T-shirt. That he's an asshole. He's trying to profit off Kelsey's. I'm like, everybody goes into their freaking television. They turn on Dateline, and there's millions of commercials, millions of dollars spent on commercials in between these Datelines where they're just talking about people's murders. And I'm like, y'all aren't pissed at Dateline. You're pissed at a dad who lives here selling a few T-shirts, And so I laugh about that because if we showed up and just took over the show like if we just said, fuck Patrick, put all the cameras on Pancake, look at this guy dressed up like that with a phone, it almost is funny to me because like gonna get pissed that we interrupted the news profiting off of someone's murder? They're making it so big about the Patrick and KK. I look at it and go, screw it. They're, commercials, corporate entities, all they've ever done is profit off tragedy. And so it's kind of got me to the point where, like, even today when I was talking, I actually had multiple conversations today with production crews around the country they're changing the way they do things. Like, even people will realize this. Dateline released their story before this guy even pled guilty or like has even put in a plea. And normally Dateline used to wait for the whole story to be told before they ever released anything. But now these networks and these production companies can't keep up with social media. So they're like, damn it, we got to do our thing halfway through, even if it's not even the right story, And so, little means I just went off on a soapbox. I'm sorry. So.
No, you're good and you're right. I mean, big networks are still trying to make their move, and it's really social media is pushing. Social media is out there because everybody can get a hold of everything. Like, you're on top of everything at that point. You don't have to wait till 5 in the evening, 6 in the evening to watch the show come up and see what's happening.
No, they were watching it live from the phone. Oh, man, that's what happened. I even noticed it here. Like, the first press conference, nothing. Second press conference, it was like, shit, they're all trying to record with their big cameras. And by the second one, it's like, oh, shit, everybody's got to be live. Everybody's got to, because there's an asshole dad here that's going to live stream it, so they can't protect it anymore. They can't keep it. And that's part of the reason why I got removed, because I'm sure some of these networks complained. I'm sure some of these networks were like, you guys can't let this guy in with cameras. He doesn't follow any of the rules. He doesn't do well, it's not, the game's different now. Everybody has a news station. And it is funny because they'll spread the little rumors, or even the actual public will look at someone like me and they'll be like, oh, this guy's trying to profit off of murder. And I'm like, what are you talking about? What do you think these networks are doing? They're not telling the story of Kelsey because it's a good story. They're telling it because it sells views. It sells views, and they're making lots and lots of money off it. And so, the difference is we're real people doing this stuff right here. So I don't know. I just kind of am stuck on that now. I'm like, damn it, these assholes have been profiting off tragedy forever, and we're
That's worth. Like, I mean, I'm coming. We're going to be. Dre and I are going to be coming on your turf. I'm not going to intrude and whatever. I mean.
He likes to poke fun. He would never do.
Oh no, man! Hey, I know you guys. I mean, we've talked. I'm not worried about you guys at all. By the way, if y'all show up and kick off a YouTube channel called Pancake and Syrup or Pancake and Dre, all I'm gonna do is we just want to. I don't even care, but I just don't want you to get arrested. And if you show up dressed like Dad with a phone, you might get arrested.
I'm gonna tell you, Dre. I got 16 years in the Air Force.
I know, right? But are you going to screw anything up?
No, I made my choice. There's boundaries you can play, and obviously there are certain things I can and cannot do.
Yeah.
Obviously, with my job in the Air Force, I've been exposed to certain things where it's like humor is really the only way to evolve over it. I mean, death is serious. I've with my job with the Air Force, I deal with death. So I'm not. I never make fun of anybody that's murdered or killed or anything.
No. And that just so you know, that's why we follow your platform. There's no humor in death. You have your humorous moments. You make light out of, in a sense, it's not saying you make light out of tragedy, but you look at those boundaries and you're like, okay, well, this person's saying this and this person's saying this. Like, how stupid are they? We get it.
Yeah. No, I understand. I mean, I offend some for sure, and being we can't please everybody, and people are going to get offended. in different situations, especially with this murder stuff. To make light of murder is hard, to make light of tragedy and death, but this is the only way we function as humans to be able to get through stuff like this, you know. And I don't know, this again, that in my mind, that thing goes over like the top SNL skit of all time. In my reality, I'm like, shit, they will arrest us for wearing the underground logo. Like, they're telling you can't even wear a logo that matches, you know, or anything. And so I know you're serious. I know you wouldn't do anything. I would hope you would never do anything to jeopardize your military career. I actually,
I don't think it jeopardized you, but I have a very good sense of humor, and I've been in predicaments where I still laugh, even when it's bad.
Oh yeah. And you're gonna have to smile. You're gonna have to laugh. This is weird anyway. Like I got contacted by a victim or a victim's family member, and I was like, man. Now all of a sudden, like, what I'm probably gonna have a phone call here in the next couple of days with a victim family member, and I'm like, this is now. This, like, what if I get on the phone and they're like, cuss me out? There's nothing I can say but I'm sorry, you know, and I won't talk about that, or I won't do that, you know, or go down that road. And I have to respect those boundaries. On the flip side, it may be something they thank me and continue to ask me they want to talk, you know. But that's the nervous feeling, because there's still victims out there to this, even to this crime, Kelsey's crime. So,
Yeah, Dre and I we're going to be putting on video. We plan on starting our own thing, and it's like our concept. I mean, I do have a very crude sense of humor. I have a very big sense of humor. Obviously, you can tell my life has comforted myself in joking. It's my platform. Like,
That's how you cope.
that's how I cope with life, really, because I guess I've not seen great things, so I joke a lot, but we are going to start a platform, but our platform is going to be about cold cases and people who kind of society's losing sight of. And while we realize that these people, their murders might never be solved, we just want light shown on them.
yeah, you want to just tell their story. Let not their name be forgotten. It was taken too early, you know, and
Exactly.
that's what I actually love about some of these cold cases that are even maybe they've already come up with a conclusion. Like, you know, they've said it was this, but was it really that, you know? And sometimes it's like, maybe just to say their name, to bring their name to the tip of our tongues again is all we can do. But we have a platform to reach some people, you know, like right now, 58 people watching. Well, to the masses on YouTube, 58 people is not a lot of people. But that's 58 more people than I would have in my house right now. And I could be watching Netflix, but I'm talking to these 58 people, telling them a little story. Actually, we're just bullshitting around. But it's still 58 people that if we bring light to those names, it's not going to be in vain. So I think there's always something that's going to come from talking about people that were taken too early, that people were taken wrongly and murdered, you know, and homicides and different things. And so that's a brilliant, I'll be listening to some Pancake and Syrup. I won't call Dre Syrup, but I'm always going to call you Pancake.
Or Big Spoon.
Or Spoon, Big Spoon. Yeah, I know you like to be the Big Spoon. I know you like to be the Big Spoon.
I can tell you, I think, who was it, last night, I think you were actually on live and you said something about,
No. Shell said something about, I think Casey said something about a wrench. Casey said something about a wrench, and Shell said, well, I brought my spoon.
Oh, yeah. Now it has become a big, yeah. Casey's been begging for a wrench. She's been begging for a wrench. Or Casey, now she's like, no, it's more fun not to have a wrench. But Casey, because she's friends with all the wrenches now, I can't even control her in chat. So I go to another channel where she's a wrench, and I'm like, oh, shit, this chat's got to be crazy. Casey, if you make Casey a wrench in your channel, you pretty much just say, no rules, all things are possible.
I was sure to do that. I'm gonna have to make Casey, and all my girls are in.
Oh gosh, don't get the Mean Girls. If you get the Mean Girls Wrench Club,
Look at
I'm seeing texts now or messages from people that are getting harassed, and they're not even wrenches or nothing. They're just people in chat, just consumers, taking stuff in. All of a sudden, they're getting hateful chats. I'm like, damn. If you're hateful to a random person who like leaves a chat, then that's just a sorry ass place to be in life. I would hate to be that person. Even right now, if there's someone watching and you're like just a hateful keyboard warrior, I would hate to be you. There's so much better you can do. Like if you actually took the energy that you type hateful shit and you just put that through some positive shit, your whole life will change. Like not even your internet life. You'll run into nicer people in your life. And so just believe me or not, if you just get on the internet and spread hate, and then you go to work and your boss is hateful and the people around you are hateful, that's because you're just seeding that shit all night in your little chats. So.
Oh yeah, exactly. There's some stuff that you would be. Dad, I'm just gonna tell you. There's gonna be some stuff that you'd be amazed to look at and just be like, "This is really goes on in our world."
Yeah, I mean, part of it is that those people are so hurting, right? Like, yeah. I don't know, like maybe there is somebody who, there's a lot of people that if you start talking about dad's a bad word in their lips. Like their dad abused them, their dad beat them, their dad beat their mother, their dad, whatever. He left when he was right when they were born. He abandoned the family. So like I understand that half America, dad is a bad word, and so I'm not ignorant to the fact that there are people out there that have been hurt by their dads, and so when someone says, "Oh, call him dad with a phone," or dad, that's like derogatory in their minds. And so
yeah, exactly. There's a different eye set. There's a different crowd with eyes. You know what I mean? Like there are certain people that may say like I just can't do that. I can't call him dad. I'll say, "Hey, Mike." You know what I mean? But there's those people that have that like feeling in their hearts where they can see your genuine out. They can see where you're genuine.
Oh well, yeah.
I can call him dad. I can call him Mike. Or I could just say, "Hey,
I don't care. I don't care if you call me douchebag." That's the big thing. Like when they said, "Oh, he's a douchebag with a phone, a dickhead with a phone, a dumbass with a phone." I'm telling you, I've been all of those things at some point in my life. And so, like, none of that, like, it's just funny. But, like, there is something there, right? So some people are like, I can't do that. Well, don't call me dad. Don't call so-and-so. Like Miss Murder called me up and was like, should I change my name? And I'm like, I don't know. Does it bother you? I like Miss Murder, right? I like the name Miss Murder Australia. But she was like, I don't want it to be, I was like, well, you're going to have to decide what brand that you want, And so it's interesting. It's funny what people take offense to, but I love it.
There's a lot. And you know what? I'm just going to say this. People will take offense to anything. Even if you just say, I love the color of the sky today, and I'm wearing this, and my hair color is this, and I'm walking in these shoes. Well, guess what? Everybody walks in a different pair of shoes, and everybody has a different path, and everybody creates a different footprint on this earth. It's how you create your own footprint. And there are people that are brain dead to how they make their own footprints, and they're jealous.
Yeah, I feel like I just want to tell them, though. I just want to tell them that everybody, I encourage Pancake to pick up the phone and be Pancake with the phone, or Dad with the phone, or Spoon with the phone, whatever he wants to be. I think that like now we live in a time where everybody can actually, give something. There is even like the consumer, right? Like when Shell, man, I'm telling you, right, Shell, there's some other people that don't even chat. There's people that don't even chat, but I know they're here because I'll go back to my messages and I'll get a private message from them, right? They don't want to get involved in the chats and all that stuff. But like the private messages that I receive of just encouragement, I'm like, man, it's those people. It's because of those people that I could continue to turn on the microphone or whatever and talk. Because of that, like, you know that there's somebody right now that's not chatting, that's not even listening to, they're not even watching the chat. They just need to listen. They just need someone to listen, you know, or they need to listen to someone. Their day has been whatever. And so they need to know that there's real people in the world, you know, and not a celebrity, not anything. They're real people. Shit, I got to pay my bills. I got to feed my children. I got to go do some prostitution work to do what I got to do. And so we all have our own little struggles. And so I didn't realize that, by the way. Shit, 2.5, 3 months ago, it was more like, Netflix on at night. I'll create content for some corporate entities, let them build their channels. But I never really even thought about the 60 people or the 100 people that you could reach. And it's pretty amazing to me. So what's up, Miss J is for Justice? I don't know if you just walked in or not, but I just saw your chat.
Hey, Jerry. But I'm going to tell you that, like, well, Dad, you do really cover a lot of good stuff, and your content is authentic. Like, I have seen other YouTubers, and they're great at what they do. Like, everybody is authentic in their own shoes. That's my thing. If you walk to the beat of your own drum, you are authentic. If you get jealous at the beat of somebody else's drum, then you're not authentic.
Watch out, girl. Be careful now.
That.
Be careful out there telling people truth and stuff. You gotta be careful. They'll start hating.
If you cannot create within your own world and watch everybody. Now, granted, Pancake and I might sound scripted. We're going to start a channel. We might sound a tad scripted. We're covering unsolved cases. We're going to sound a little scripted here. But I'm not going to be sitting there telling people how to run their YouTube channels. To me, whatever you put out and whatever you feel is authentic to your heart is going to have that viewership, and everybody's going to be able to connect. That's what's important. And how you are as a YouTuber is going to embrace the community. If you get jealous and want to attack everybody, that's just going to show your true colors. You don't know how to march to the beat of your own drum. You can't walk in your own shoes. You can't make your own footprints. And that just shows your level of character.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining tonight. Dad with a phone, pancake and syrup. No, I'm just kidding. You close out the show with that right there. No, thank you so much, Dre. You're awesome. You guys are awesome. Hey, I have turned down 3 phone calls while y'all were here, so I got to kick y'all off. I can't be letting y'all have all of Dad right now.
No, I appreciate it. You didn't say Pancake was awesome, but no,
Oh, pancake.
Right, no, we're good.
I'm sorry, Big Spoon. Don't get hurt. Don't be get your feelings hurt now. Don't be writing me private messages tonight telling me how you're hurting.
Jenny coming over.
Dad, do you know we have Jenny coming over?
That's what yeah, when is Jenny coming by?
She's coming over Friday.
Nice. Y'all gonna love on Jenny, give her a big hug. I don't know what went on today. I don't even know if I want to know.
You don't want to know, but we're gonna make a little parody video for you.
Oh my gosh.
Cozy up your fireplace. We'll be good.
Cozy up. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later. Hey, thanks for calling in.
You're welcome.
All right. We'll see you guys.
Okay.
Oh, 36 minutes them kids got from me. Jeez. They hung almost half 100 on me. I miss some phone calls, so the lines are open, kids, if you're trying to get in. If you're just joining, this was a first appearance recording that then turned into a call-in show because they gave my number out, and now it's a oh hell, it is what it is. We're live, and we are My phone number is 719-377-0343. Lines are open, but you're live. Don't be calling me if you want to like speak in secret, because I don't know what the hell's been going on. I guess I got I came on just to share my court appearance, which I should have turned into a single video. Now people will be like, where's that one where that girl went off and told so much truth? Did she start her YouTube channel yet? Uh-oh. Oh, gosh. I'm not ready for this phone call. I'm not ready for this phone call. But I can't put it to... I really wanted to put that phone call to voicemail, not because I don't love you, Jenny. But I'm scared. I'm scared of what's coming.
Don't be scared. It's all good. People are gonna be people.
Jenny, let that shit roll off your back, man. You can't be one of Dad's students and then be like, get upset. You gotta let it roll off. You gotta let it roll.
I got upset. I got pissed off, and because false accusations. It's one of those things where when people start putting you on blast for nothing by guilt by association, I don't take kindly to that.
No, I understand. I understand that frustration. Nobody likes to be attacked. Trust me, nobody likes it. And especially when they spread all kinds of lies. But I'm gonna tell you right now. Let me tell you. Everybody gets it. Everybody. I was sitting with some major leaders less than an hour and a half ago, and they're talking about how people send them hate mails. I'm like, you guys read that shit? What are you talking about? Don't read that shit. I got 8,000 emails I don't read. Why the hell are you reading negative emails from people? That's some bullshit. If you start reading something negative, you have to turn it off. If they start saying it out loud, you got to turn them off. Like,
it's not worth watching. It'll irritate you to no end. It'll frustrate you, and it's just not worth it. It's not worth the frustration.
Well, I may give it a space. Like, I'm not afraid to give it a space. Like I told Jay the other day when she sent me something, I told her, I said, if I watch this, if you send this to me and I watch this, I'm going to respond to this. And so it's not like I'm not going to turn my channel into a channel that I respond to all that. But like we gave it a space the other day. And that's why I've even said to people who have called me up and they're like, I can't believe so-and-so did that. And I'm like, well, listen, we opened that up. I allowed that to happen. I've told them 100 times to call in, but if it's, first of all, I have no idea what happened. I have zero idea. And you don't have to explain it or anything. But what I can tell you is, if you're going to play in the arena of 6 billion people, like we're no longer playing in the arena of 1,000 people. I know right now there may be 60 people watching, but this is an arena with the possibility of 6 billion people, give or take the billion that doesn't have internet access. So, when you start playing in arenas this large, if 1% of that arena wakes up and says, I think I'm going to show some hate towards this particular person that day, you're going to have 1 billion people hating you, or whatever. You're going to have a percentage, 600,000 people, whatever it is, 6 million people, whatever the percentage of 6 billion people is. If any 1% of those masses show up to show some hate, you're going to have it. And so, like, when it comes to trolls, don't give them 2 cents. When it comes to other content creators or people that may have a little arena they play in, that's an arena you would never go to. That's at a concert you would never go. That's at a place that you would never find yourself in a real world situation. You would never go hang out with people. Like I tell people, I don't even let my dad call me names. So you think I'm going to let you hang out at my channel and call me names? I could give shit two less about you. But if my dad started showing up at my door and started yelling and cussing at me, I wouldn't even let him yell and cuss at me. So I can turn off anybody. I can turn off the nicest people. I turned off someone today that has really been nothing but nice to me, but they've kind of overstepped boundaries a few times because I got to a point where I was like, I can't let this noise into my life. And so if you're going to play in this arena, And I tell Jay this all the time. I say what keeps people from going to the next level is worrying about what the little kids are talking about. Now, I joke with the kids because I don't even care about the next level. If I stay at 6 people watching my videos for the rest of my life, then when I stand before the judge and jury, I only have to say, oh, there was only 60 people watching. You can't judge me too hard, you know? And so it's easier that way, right? So you gotta, hey, first of all, if you ain't got no hate coming your way, it's because you ain't doing nothing worth a damn. And so if you're walking through life and your boss ain't, if something's not going, if everything's going perfect, look around because you ain't doing shit. So a little bit of hate. Jay likes it when I say her name. Say my name, say my name. So
it was more just one of those things where it like came out of nowhere and it just hit at the wrong time where I was already amped up. I was already, I'm already in a weird spot where I'm like, I need to do something else with my life other than, punch a clock.
So do that. So take the energy in which you could spend on being upset about it and change your life. That's the brilliant thing about tomorrow is that we're not promised it at all. Guarantee you're not guaranteed tomorrow. You could die in your sleep today. But when you wake up in the morning and your feet hit the ground, you get to design that day the way you want. No one gets to design tomorrow for you. And so if you want to change your life, change it. But don't talk about it, because talking about something for 40 hours is worthless. If you do something for 20 minutes, it's way better. Go out and do something tomorrow for 20 minutes that's going to steer you in the direction you want to go. And the next day, do it for 30 minutes or 40 minutes. Like the greatest people on that have changed the way they live, they said it a lot better than me. You do what you love between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. Go to bed, get 4 hours of sleep, wake up and do what you hate for your work, and then go back to work with what you love at 10 p.m. or whatever time it is. They're talking to more people like me who have kids. For someone like you, shit, the second your job is over, start doing what you love. And eventually what you love will overtake that time, and the provision will be there. But the only person that can change your life is you.
Absolutely.
That's some Dr. Phil shit right there. Oh, Jenny. But if I need to stab a bitch, I'll stab a bitch. Don't worry about that.
Hey, I ain't worried about it.
So that's what I'm saying. So like if there will be a time and a place to respond, but like sometimes you can respond with a tweet that will shake a whole mountain, and so you don't even have to acknowledge what happened. First of all, if what was said was untrue, don't ever acknowledge that shit. Just walk away. Just, oh shit. Fuss. I would turn around and say some more lies about me, because that means blessing is coming my way, right? And so like when they're lying about you, when people just flat out lie about you, there is something that is moved in the supernatural, whatever supernatural you believe in, whatever you believe. When people speak evil against you that is lies, there is something that is moved in the supernatural. And so I like that a little bit. That's why Dad's life is so blessed. That's why I got a gorgeous wife and beautiful, healthy kids. And because people been saying shit about me for a minute. And I'm like, damn, y'all just keep spreading that blessing, because it is that simple. And so, Jenny, you got this. Don't even pretend like. I felt bad because all of a sudden everybody's worried. And listen, if you let all these mean girls influence you, and I'm talking about the consumer right now, I'm talking about the people that are consuming this content. That's the thing you have to understand. The consumer is different, and you've been skating the fence for a little bit. You've been working with some content creators, but you've still been skating the fence of the consumer. If you start listening to what these consumers say, they will have you jumping out of fences. They will have you wanting to yell at everybody. So I understand these girls love you. I understand they listen to this shit. I understand that they're hearing things from other people and seeing other comments. But don't start taking in everything they see. Shit, if I took in everything you guys see, you know how many screenshots I get of people saying negative about me that I couldn't even in all day go look at. But because there's 10 people looking at all these, I'm getting 10 times that amount coming into my inbox. By the way, y'all keep sending me that shit. That's going to be published in a book, by the way. So I'm not paying attention to it. I barely read that shit. But one day it'll be in print. Probably this year, all the meanest quotes you can find about me. Keep sending them my way, but I'm not reading them right now. I'll read them when they're on next to my toilet when I'm taking a crap and they're in a print form. But that's what you got to do with those things. Turn that into toilet paper or a toilet paper book or whatever. You can't take all that stuff in because there is the consumer side of this and then there is the creator side of this. And if you want to make it as a creator, then you're going to have to focus on creating. You can't focus on what people are saying about your creation. You just have to create what you love. And like Dre and Big Spoon, I'll call him Big Spoon out of respect. When they kick off this channel, all they're going to have to do, if they focus on creation and not worry about what the consumer, not even worry about the consumer, actually. If you're just doing what you love, because that's really what everybody wants to do. You want to do what you love and you want somebody to like it. But when you start changing what you're doing because you think people are going to like it better, that's when you're back to working a job and you just got 10 bosses that you gave wrenches to and they think they're your bosses. And so when you're creating, you got to be a creator. You can't be like, oh, taking input. To a certain extent, I know everybody's going to be like, to a certain extent, you do not let the consumer guide what you're creating. And so, anyway, that's your 2 cents from Dad today.
See, this is why I'm ride or die with you.
Because I'm going to give you a little free counseling session. I should be charging by the hour now. I had freaking 36 minutes with Dre and Pancake, and you about got 11 minutes of me. But you're all right. You got me. You can have another 20 if you need it.
It's funny now that I've kind of chilled out and kind of put everything back into perspective. It's funny now. I'm like, okay, what are you gonna do? You're gonna say I spoofed a number? No, I'm not that petty.
Oh, did you spoof a number on someone?
Hell no.
Oh.
That's what they're claiming though. I spoofed a number, and they were playing the live video of me and Nikki talking to Jay during the lunch break of the preliminary hearing. Man, that's brilliant. Say my name. That's brilliance.
Like,
wow.
But that's brilliance because that's brilliant. Yeah, because here's what that is. Oh shit, yeah. Well, everybody's tweeting and reading Sam's tweets. Guess where Jenny was sitting? In the courtroom. Living that shit out in real life. And that's the difference is like that whole day. That's what people don't even know, right? They don't really know because all they know is what's been tweeted. But it doesn't matter how good the tweets were. It didn't really cover what happened that day, you know? And they weren't sitting in the energy of what happened that day. And so that's something that, oh man, that's brilliant. They played my video again. That's pretty sweet. Would they play the video from, so it would have been the one that from the Underground Live, right?
It was either Underground Live or it was the YouTube video that you cut together.
Okay, so one of those pieces they were playing. Brilliance. Yeah. Brilliance, kids. Way to go, kiddos. I didn't know that. I wish somebody would have told me they were out there playing my shit. Damn, I would have tuned in. So they played that? Who played that? Now, you don't give me the abbreviation. I got to go see this.
CK.
Kay, this is a girl I haven't touched yet, but she might have a special episode. I got you. No, yeah, cuz she needs a dedicated. She needs a dedicated show. And only at a certain time. It'll come when she's not expecting it. But that's not a smart thing for her because, again, like, that's just not a smart thing. Somebody should go report that. Hey, Jay, you should go log into me and then go report that video because that's a copyright infringement for sure at best. And so I don't know how to do all that shit, but I got some girls that know how to do that paperwork. They got me back up and running. So that's just not a smart thing to do on that sense. But now I got to do a special show for this girl. Jeez.
Right.
I don't know.
No, I've got some big birds looking at it, and they're gonna let me know what to do.
Well, I would not worry about that stuff. If they're playing a video and they're mocking your video, don't worry about that. That's baby stuff.
No, I'm not worried about the mocking. I'm worried about the threats that came at the beginning. That's all.
Yeah. If they're threatening you, here's what I told. Somebody called me today, and they were like, so-and-so's threatening me. I'm like, well, go to the cops. Here's what you got to start with. You got to start with, because there's two battles being played. There's this social media battle that doesn't have rules yet. Like, we really don't have rules. Like, I can't go down to local law enforcement and say, hey, this dude said something on social media that threatened me. And then that law enforcement's going to do what? They're going to call up so-and-so in Toledo, Mother Nowhere, Ohio, and they're going to send a cop car to so-and-so's because he may or may not have said something on the internet. I don't really think that's going to happen. So right now we're in what we call the Wild West of YouTube. Even though we think it's not the Wild West, some of you are like, bullshit, YouTube's been around for 10 years, been around for 20 years. I know people that been doing this for 12 years, I've been doing this for 8 years. You're a fucking infant. You're an infant. You're an infant in the Wild West. And this is the Wild West when it comes to the days of YouTube and the days dads with phones that have their own television station. We might as well all be walking around with 6-shooters, and we're getting to solve our own problems on YouTube right now. The cops, lawyers, cease and desist letters, all those things can take place. But the truth is, amongst the individuals like us, the small content creator, it is the wild mother West. And what's going to happen is one of two things. We can play in the Wild West with our 6-shooters, or a few of us form a little alliance, a little troop, a battle. We don't even look backwards. We're just going to go look for new land to conquer. And so it's like we can play in this realm of 60 people, 70 people, 80. I'm telling you, I glance at everybody's lives. Like, I'll glance at all these people's lives, and I'm like, 150 people, 200 people, 300. Is that what y'all are pissed because I got 60 people watching? Miss Murder got 30. You're coming over. No, you're pissed because you're about to be blown out of the water because all of a sudden 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 content creators are actually producing content. And maybe what's pissed them off, and the reason a lot of people have been tied together, is because I gave a bunch of shit away. Y'all use my shit, stream my shit, I'll come to your show. Boom, boom, boom. Now this whole thing with Miss CK, whatever, this was going on before I even showed up. So but it's the same thing. It's the same story. It's the same. There's going to be another one of those tomorrow. Somebody else is going to come out of somewhere. Someone's going to say something. Don't trust me. Please don't let it keep you up at night. And even as we talk about it now, I'm sure those little circles are like, we got them. They're talking about us. They're saying it. But like tomorrow, forget about it. Move on. There's plenty of people out there that want to create some shit. Go out there and help them create. And so, you got 18 minutes out of me, girl. Watch out. What do you got? You got anything to tell me?
My dog blew her other CCO. That was fun today.
I cannot answer. I got to keep my mouth shut because when it comes to animals and surgeries, I'm like, there's a lot of other animals out there that I can love that don't need surgeries. So I'm terrible. I love animals to death, and I mean I've had some of the best. Oh, I understand. But I got a bad knee. And if I got a bad knee, my dog is not getting the surgery. So that's why that's how I feel, you know. But I love you, and I hope that you love your animal. I hope your dog loves you.
Yeah. She's pretty great.
Oh, see, Sophia's cooing right now at me talking. She's saying, "Preach, Dad, preach." Oh, all right, Jay, or Jenny. I'm calling you Jay now. I'm talking to Jay on chat. I'm talking to Jenny on the phone. I was calling Dre some crazy woman today, and it wasn't. And if you're crazy woman, if you're listening, you're not really crazy. That was just something that came out of my mouth. I'm sorry. You're not crazy. You can call me. You can call me anytime, but I'm gonna record it. Anyway,
it's always recorded.
It's always recorded. You're being recorded right now on YouTube.
No.
All right. What else you need? You need any more counseling? You need me to finish this up with what do you need to do for the next day?
I mean, unless you want to come push papers for me.
Nope. Pretty much not. Pretty much not. So here's what you do then. This is what you do tomorrow. So tomorrow you go push your papers. But as soon as the clock strikes whatever time it has to strike for you to be set free, then you need to focus on what you love. And whatever that is, you got to figure that out. You may not even know yet, but you got to figure out what you love. And right after you're done pushing papers, especially if you don't have a family, like if you're not coming home to kids and you're not coming home to, okay, you got a dog that's sick, but that's not really an excuse. If you're going to let a sick dog distract you from your destiny, that's your own fault. And so, whatever's distracting you in the evening, and it might even be Dad with a phone, it could be True Crime Truth Finder, it could be Jay is for Justice, because we're all freaking distracting. And so it could be that bong you're hitting. It could be whatever. It could be whatever that distraction is. Those distractions, you got to remove those, and you need to start doing what you love so that 10 years from now you can look back and go, I love everything I do. And so you're not pushing paperwork. So, or
I'll start the video that I've been meaning to start forever.
Michelle says, I would make a good life coach. Hey, Michelle, I am a life coach. Sometimes I do it. Sometimes I do it for free right now. But I do have to tell you that within the last month, somebody has paid me money and talked to me on the phone. I am not going to lie. And the more people that I can get to pay me money and I can talk to them on the phone, even if I have to turn off, that's the only way you can not get your, by the way, if you want to talk to Dad with the phone and not be recorded, all you have to do is pay me money. As soon as you pay me money, I turn off the phone, I turn off the recorder. And then anything you say between you and me stays between you and me, except maybe I change your name when I tell the story. Because I'm not going to sign no, like, doctor's agreements. So life coaches don't have to have the same agreements. But I can make sure you're never broadcast. So...
No,
otherwise,
this was 9 months of my life, that's for sure.
Has it 9 months? Oh, because of the Watts thing?
No, because of sitting in class with you. That's all we did. Just life lesson after life.
Oh, you're talking about me teaching.
Heck yeah.
Oh, yeah. But I'm a lot wiser than I was 12 years ago or whenever that was. 10 years ago. When was that? Golly.
It was when Zane was a baby.
Yeah, so it's been 11 years. All right.
Nikki brought him in.
I do remember that. Girl, you're up to 23 minutes. I have to start another cycle at 30. All right, Jenny. Hey, get some sleep.
I will.
Turn off and start that damn video.
Hell yeah.
All right. We'll talk to you later.
All right, sounds good.
See ya. Chang. Damn. Dr. Phil in the house tonight. If I missed you, call me. I've missed a few calls the last couple of rounds here. I have a couple of calls. Oh. This one I missed, but this one might be one she yells at me. If this one calls me back, If Virginia or Gordonsville, Virginia wants to call me, you can call me. I've missed 5 of your phone calls. Yeah. Oh, we got San Francisco calling now. Cali's calling us. Should we make him ring? I like the ring. Make him sweat. You're live with Dad with a phone.
Hey, Dad.
Who's this?
The Big Spoon.
Is this? Are you spoofing numbers to call in?
I am spoofing numbers to cheat you.
To what?
I'm spoofing numbers to cheat the system here.
To cheat the system. Okay, so we're gonna call you Spoof from now on, Big Spoon. Big Spoon, you already got Syrup already got like 40 minutes out of me. You need another 40 or what?
Yes, we unlimited time.
What do you need?
We need unlimited time to talk to you.
Right now?
Unless do you have major developments occurring in life right now that you can't deviate from?
I don't have any major developments, but this is Big Spoon. This is Pancake, everyone. By the way, Pancake's calling me from San Francisco. I think it's Pancake. It might be somebody pretending to be Pancake. But that sounds like Dre in the background laughing.
We might be calling it. We've never lived in Colorado. We're in California.
You're in California now? I don't know what's happening now. Because someone else called me with the last name Adams today, and I'd hate to just pretend like this isn't. Who is this?
Well,
I don't even know if this is Big Spoon anymore. I'm so confused.
I'm gonna tell you, that was not me. That was not Dre.
Okay, so this is Dre and Pancake now. All right, so Dre and Pancake are now. They must be drinking tonight. Are y'all drinking tonight?
I played the fifth.
They have. Oh, they're drunk calling Dad now. Do y'all need a ride somewhere? Are y'all at a? Do I need to come pick y'all up?
Dad, do you have an Uber license?
Dad is about to be without a license, so. So Dre, this is Dre and Pancake, and they have definitely been drinking tonight. Cause Pancake got real quiet when I asked him.
How did I get real quiet?
You got real quiet when I asked if you've been drinking tonight. And
I did not get quiet, Pat.
Well, okay. So what are you drinking then?
Well, I'm not drinking anything. I'm sitting here.
So, hey, I have another phone call coming in. Can I take it?
Yeah, you totally can.
Take it?
Yeah, take it.
Okay, I'll talk to y'all later.
All right.
Oh, shit. I just missed both of them now. Whew, got off that one real quick. Oh, that was easy. All right, I'll just say I'll have phone. Now I don't see. Now I'm not gonna know if they're calling me back from another number though. I've been trying to get VA to call me, Gordonsville, but right now that means it's like midnight. It's like 1 o'clock there, so I'm probably not getting a phone call tonight from whoever that is. Hey, thank you guys for joining. If I don't get another phone call, I thought I was gonna get this one person to call me, but they're not calling me. So I'm closing her down. These people, it's just drama, Truth Finder. It's just drama tonight. It's all this channel is all about drama. If you're new to this channel and you just got here, you're like, this guy's drama. This is counseling with Dad. The justice system has gone crazy. So if you missed it, the first part of this video is me actually at court. I had to go to court today for a seatbelt ticket. You guys were all there with me. We all got a little lecture from the Colorado State Patrolman. And problem is I had my seatbelt on. And I have a live video to prove it. And I have to go get... you are not Michael. I know I'm not. Dad, the drama counseling dad. True crime, truth finders. I had to like hang up on one of my kids just now. I had to lie about getting a phone call. I just lied to one of the kids. I was like, I got another phone call coming in. I got to go. They're gonna hate me now. It's 11:50. I'm gonna go till 11 o'clock tonight. I got 10 minutes. So if you haven't signed up for Colorado Crime Con, you're gonna need to do that. We don't have like this big massive group of people coming. There's gonna be maximum 50 spots available. Right now I was doing numbers with me and Jay and Jenny and some other people that have committed to come that I can't say their names yet, plus the people who have sent in their videos. We're probably up to about 8 people total. Not a big number. Might only be 8 of us. I'm gonna be super happy if it's 8 of us, because then we can do our tours in cars. We can hold up to 50. But the cool thing is the place where we're going has levels of capacity, and so I don't have to have 50 people. If I have 20 people show up, we'll have 20 people. If we have 8 people show up, it's just going to be a lot more fun because everybody's going to become a lot more closer. So we got about 8 spots filled. We got quite a few months. So let's see. If you think you're going to make it, here's what I think you need to do. You need to get your shit together and you need to make a video. The video is real just brief shit. Like, how'd you hear about CrimeCon? What's your favorite YouTube channel? Why do you want to come? What are you expecting? What are you interested in seeing? Those kind of things. You have to understand we're going to be in Teller County. So we're going to be within 20 minutes of every... Basically, we're going to be within 20 minutes of every physical spot. That's a lie. We'll probably be within 30 minutes of the farthest spot will be 30 minutes, except for the landfill. If they actually happen to find something at the landfill and you physically want to drive to the landfill, it's actually probably more like an hour away. But other than that, everything's within 25 minutes of us. Even the ranch, the Nash Ranch, is only about 25-30 minutes from us, where we're going to be. Cripple Creek's 25. Woodland Park's 20. So we're going to be right in the middle of everywhere. You should so be lost if you came into this chat right now, because it's just, all it has been is a counseling session. So I've had to counsel everybody. Love Oni, love Lish, love Jay, love Dad with the phone. YOLO. Is that your name? That looks like your full name. Is that your YouTube name? Is that Oni? Who is that? That's a blonde bombshell. I don't know who that is. Oni. Is Oni in here? Who's Oni under? Is Oni under love Oni, love Lish, love Jay, love Dad with the phone? Everybody's screaming Oni, and I don't even know who Oni is. I know who Oni is, but I don't know whose personality he's under right now. Not Oni. Okay. We want to add. I don't know what the heck. No, it's not Oni. Okay, good. I'm not good, but I love Oni too. I just did. Everybody was yelling Oni. I was like, Oni's here? But I'm blonde. Laugh out loud. It's a fan. I got you. I like to call them consumers because they consume But I like fans too. Okay. No, not okay. Now we're gonna be in trouble because we're saying Oni 10 times. Oni's like, say my name, say my name. Dre and Pancake, we're in need that laugh. We need that laugh. I'm not, and if I get a prank call, I'm gonna be upset. All right, I'm yawning. I'm gonna be no more fun. And y'all got 6 minutes. You're gonna get 6 minutes out of me. So here's what's coming up on Dad with a Phone. So I think today is Wednesday. You know who I haven't talked to? I haven't talked to Grandpa with a badge. And so maybe I can get Grandpa with the badge on before the end of the week. Dad with a badge. Dad with a gun and a badge. Grandpa with a badge. I haven't done a show with Jay is for Justice. I think Jay's mad at me. She hasn't invited me over to a show lately, so I'll probably do a show with Jay, but I don't know. I think she's upset at me right now, so I can't. I got to do a show with Jay is for Justice. She's been busy. She's been busy with the baby. She's been snuggling with the baby, she says. So I should get a show. I don't know. I don't know. Miss Murder might be mad at me. Somebody said Miss Murder pulled. Yeah, get out of here, girl. Go to bed. I'm going to bed. Miss Murder pulled. Somebody said she pulled down our episode, so I got to chat with her. I'm gonna send her a message. Say, did you pull our episode? Are you mad at me? I don't think she's mad. I'm just making that up. I'm just saying Miss Murder's name. She likes when I say her name. You tell me when. It's your show. I'd like to bring you on Dad with a Phone. I think I figured out this OSB thing now where I can bring in people on video, but Kelly Wheat. So if you and your husband want to come, you and your husband need to make a video. You guys need to get together, make a video, send it to coloradocrimecon@gmail.com. So coloradocrimecon@gmail.com. Send your video. And you can come, Miss Wheat. We would love to have you and your husband. Is he drunk? I wish I was drunk. I wish I was. I wish there was some whiskey in this house right now. I put my email in chat, Shell said. Why'd you do that, Shell? You're going to get some crazy emails. There's coloradocrimecon@gmail.com. If you want to come to CrimeCon, all you got to do is send a little video to us so we can see your face. Ambient is working. What do you want it to say? I want you to tell me why you want to come. I want you to tell me who your favorite YouTuber is. I want you to tell me what you're expecting from Colorado Crime Con. And whatever else. Tell us about yourself. It's unacceptable, Pancake. It's unacceptable. If you're not serving our country, it's unacceptable. That was a private message to a one big spoon, if he's listening. It's unacceptable. It's not acceptable. I'm just telling you, it's not acceptable. Because your puppy dogs are not an excuse for your life goals. I'm just telling you. That's a message for Dad. Whatever D-Wop said. Starlight, so calm. Kelly Wheat, check the Facebook group for a list of questions to answer in the video. Yeah, exactly. Or just watch or just say that stuff. Just tell us who y'all are. The main thing with Colorado Crime Con being video submissions is because I don't know who the hell y'all are. I'm already mistaking people for other people. So we got to see some faces so that we know we're talking to real folks that are willing. Did you see I didn't, but he just sent me a message. Is that what you're saying, Dre? Is that the case that he's having to go actually serve our country? That sucks. Let me call Trump up and see if I can get the war stopped real quick. The real Donald Trump up. Y'all got 1 minute. I gotta call the White House. I gotta get freaking Pancake out of service here. Tweet it. Let me tweet at the old Donald. Yeah, see, I'm about to tweet the real Don. Y'all think I'm kidding? I'm about to tweet right now. I'm about to tweet. Let me see here. The real Donald Trump. Y'all think I'm kidding? The real Donald Trump. No, that's not it. The real Donald Trump. Did the real Donald Trump block me? Come on. Have I really been? I've been blocked by the real Donald Trump. Shoot. That's some BS right there. How can the real Donald Trump block me? Donald, you ain't got me blocked. I'm about to tweet to this guy here. The real. Is Donald Trump been blocked on Facebook? I think Donald Trump got blocked. Oh, here we go. Donald J. The real Trump. At the real Donald Trump. All right, following. Let me tweet to him real quick. All right. How should we word this? I know. He just sent me that. I'm not accepting that, Dre. I'm gonna change this. Yeah, I'm tweeting at the real Donald Trump. We gotta somehow get Pancake from going to I got it. I'm right here. I'm trying to figure out how we gotta tweet this. We need to get this Pancake not to have to go. So what unit is Pancake in? No, we don't want to get him in trouble. If I start tweeting the president with the unit number, he'll get mad. I'm just going to say, keep our service men home this October. Please. We love them. And then watch this. I'm going to stroke his ego and I'm going to say, we love you too. We love you too. Oh shit. They're trying to interrupt my tweet. It's Pancake. He's trying to interrupt my tweet. Hello?
Hey.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Is this Big Spoon?
Oh, this is Big Spoon.
I'm trying to talk to the Prez here to try to keep you home in October.
No, and I know. And literally, like a week ago, I found out about this, and it's really in October. I get to roll.
Yeah, it's not a fucking joke.
So I know, that's what I'm saying. I gotta get this tweet out to the Prez and be like, keep our Air Force home during October.
I think that the craziest burn is of all, like, I been to Iraq. I've been to Afghanistan.
Yeah.
Yeah. The biggest burn is the places they're sending me. There's no communication that's free.
Because I told him, Dad, let me just tell you. Dad, listen here real quick.
These kids
I
have
told
been
him, I was
drinking
like,
tonight. I can tell you right now.
No, I'm dead serious. He's going to a really, not great place. And I was telling him, I was telling everybody, oh, we can FaceTime him if we go to Colorado Crime Con. And he came home, 2 days later, and he said, I probably won't have any way of communicating with you. And I looked at him, and I was like, respect.
This is unacceptable.
Are you kidding me? Oh, it's even worse. They have no amenities there.
No.
They're going to be eating almost like MREs.
Yeah, this is unacceptable. I'm gonna have to call Donald up, and I'm gonna have to get this.
And I'm not joking. The girls even, some of the girls can even tell you. Jenny, Casey, Shell, Leah, James, all the girls, Katie, all of them can tell you. I've been telling the girls, he's deploying. I'm not freaking kidding.
No, I'm not. I don't believe you. I believe you. He texted me just now and said he wasn't gonna be able to come, and I was like, "This is unacceptable." So no, I gotta. Can I get back to tweeting?
Oh,
You can get back to tweeting.
I gotta get this. I gotta get this tweet out tonight if we're gonna stop this by October. I love it. I love you guys. Hey. Well, you're not leaving yet, Pancake. So.
No.
And you know how the government works. If they say October, they really mean January. It's possible, right? It is possible.
Start your deployment time come January, even though you've been out there for months. That's where we're going to start.
Oh, man, I don't. Oh, buddy, I don't know what to tell you.
No, I obviously. You know I like to have fun. Made the video. I really want to come. Yeah, no, probably definitely won't be able to come to this point.
I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to talk to the Donald. I'm gonna call Donald up. We'll get it taken care of. So hey,
we will be seeing you in a week.
You're gonna be here in a week, okay?
Yeah,
so hey,
yeah.
So you gotta save some money on your cell phone because I know you're calling me from Denver. You know. Why did what happened? Oh, I need to look at something. Somebody got. What happened? I must I'm looking at something going on in chat now.
What's happening, chat?
I don't know. I'm interested to know what happened though.
Oh shit! Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, there's been some craziness.
I know. Hey, I love you guys. Y'all are awesome.
We love you too, Dad.
All right, y'all have a good night.
You too.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
What happened in chat? Let me see something. Oh, what are you kids up to? I'm just interested to know what happened there. Why is that? Hey, did somebody accidentally block? Yeah, I'm not blocked. You were blocked for a second. You are blocked, Shell. You were for a second. That's why I was asking. I was wondering what was going on, because they hid your. Somebody, it says hidden by J is for Justice, hidden by Christy. I think Jenny may have blocked someone on accident. Yeah, but then it says hidden by Christy. But I see Jay now. I'm out with the dog trying to help her on my phone. She's back. Shell got butt blocked. Oh, gotcha. I was like, who the hell just blocked Shell? But it was a mistake, Jay said. All right, I'm just watching. Damn, I was like, y'all can't be blocking Shell. I'll be blocking y'all. I don't care if y'all got a wrench or not. Don't worry, Shell. I got you. Normally I let shit roll, but I seen that one and I was like, what the hell just happened? See, I got your back, Shell. Don't worry. I started screaming already. I was on the phone with somebody. I was like, how the hell did that happen? Y'all can't be blocking Shell. That'll be getting mad. She's unhidden now. It says unhidden. Yeah, I know. Now she's back. It's all good. I know. I was just picking up. I was like, what the hell's going on in my chat right now? People blocking shit. She got butt. See, that's how we roll around here. She got butt blocked. There you go. Oh, kids. It's all right. Shell's back. Everything's fine. It was a mistake. Dad was about to start yelling and stuff. I was like, that's it. I'm done. Shoot. I'm going to go ahead and just stay on for 2 more minutes so I can finish out strong with the 2 hours. What can I leave y'all with that's worth 2 minutes? She's back. I see her. D-Wop has Shell's back. I know. She's back. Oh, damn. Everybody send me photos now. I was in the middle of tweeting and I got stopped. We love you too. If I put Trump and when is the next Trump 2020? That'll just get people. They won't know what's going on. Keep our servicemen home this October. Please. We love them. We love you. We love you too. Trump 2020. Does that sound good? Oh, I better not. I'll probably have Secret Service at my door. Delete. See, I have some sense. You don't tweet the president. That's just not what we do. Y'all have a good night. Thank y'all for joining. It's been 2 hours. If you want to go back and hear my court appearance, it's at the beginning of this. Everything else, just some counseling session with the kids. This could be a call to counseling session with kids tonight. Thank you all for showing up, and hit the like, subscribe, and whatever else you're supposed to do on these videos.